Okay, can you tell us like how did you get married to Shehroz?
How I got married to
Love
him?
story or arranged?
He approached
you, you approached him.
He approached me when I was like 19.
Okay.
Yeah. So but uske baad se he kept approaching, and then we would fight, and then he would keep approaching. So, but I've always literally, like मैं हमेशा शेरोज से कहती हूँ कि हमारा जो जर्नी है उस पे मैं मूवी बना सकती हूँ.
अच्छा, यही पूछने लगी थी कि
Yeah.
इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग है कि मूवी उस पे बन सकती है.
Actually उसमें बहुत there were a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of masala in it.
Oh wow.
Well, the fact that it wasn't a very stable love story.
Okay.
You know हमेशा दिखाते हैं ना love stories शुरू होती हैं and it's all happy and then एक problem होती है and then सब कुछ solve हो जाता है. It's not like that.
Okay.
So we've known each other for about 10 years now.
Alright.
And we were friends for 8 years. So those 8 years is the masala.
Is the masala?
Yes.
So anything of the masala बोल रही हो? Tell us something about the masala.
I mean,
कोई incident, maybe a small thing that he did, a gesture that you were like, okay, now it's ठीक है, चलो कर लेती हूँ शादी.
he said to me,
कितनी begging के बाद जाके.
he said to me, हम भाग के शादी कर लेते हैं. So I was like, भाग के क्यों करेंगे?
हाँ.
Who has a problem? I was like, I know your parents don't have a problem. So he was like, हाँ, they love you, but what if your parents have a problem? I was like, I'll never run away. So then he had to send his father. I was like, do it the right way.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, चलो good.
So what made you say yes to him? What delayed it? Why were you taking so long to say yes?
I wasn't taking long to say yes. We just used to keep fighting. So कोई बात होती थी, फिर हम लड़ जाते थे, फिर हम लोग बात नहीं करते थे for the longest time. But I think I finally said yes to him because I felt like okay, I've known him for a very long time. He was my first love. So I was like, I guess he is the best option.
He's the best option.
I think it goes both hand in hand, because if you're just friends and there's no romance and there's no spark, so then that feeling of a couple goes away, and that should never go away. But I'm very grateful that we are friends. More than husband and wife, we are friends to each other, so we can discuss our problems, we can talk about things, and take it that way. But I think दोनों का होना बहुत important है.
All right. So I'll just come back to Ghazi again. कि बार-बार back to Ghazi आ रही है. So how was it, like the whole experience first of all, and do you guys really have to train for? Because your character is what in it? Like
I'm a scientist in it.
So is there something, what is in it that you really need training in it?
Yes, because
superhero films में ऐसे ही होता है ना कि इधर से चलाओ, उधर से चलाओ.
हाँ, यही होता है. Because even if I am a scientist, I work for the army.
Okay.
So obviously वो आपको थोड़ी बहुत training तो you have to have it, right?
Yeah.
But अभी तक I haven't gone through a training, because they're still contemplating whether they should have a scene where training is required. But I have to go through it because we still have to shoot for Ghazi.
Yeah.
But I do know that Humayun Saeed and Shehryar, they really had to train really hard.
Okay.
Unke stunts are like next level stunts.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you ever feel any conflict with the producers and directors upon costumes?
I mean, yes, hota hai definitely, because for me things need to make sense.
Okay.
So even if I'm playing a character, even if we're in a certain setting, if it doesn't make, अगर कोई चीज़ उसमें sense नहीं बनाती, तो मुझे बहुत irritate करती है. And for me, it's like it's got to be believable, right? So we can't go with something that the audience will be like, ये क्यों था? Right? So I think from that point of view. So yes, अगर मुझे कोई बात समझ में नहीं आती regarding costume, so I will fight till I make them understand, or they make me understand.
All right.
One way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm not unreasonable.
Okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है. But of course, अगर costume कोई बहुत बेढंगा है or something, it's like not something that you would wear.
Like अगर उसका character में sense नहीं बनता ये पहनने का, so I'd be like, she wouldn't wear this. My character wouldn't wear this. So this wouldn't be justified. अगर वो scene की setting में नहीं बन रहा, तो I'd be like, this is not justified. You know what I mean? So I have like those kind of issues.
Okay. So they probably listen to you also, yeah.
If it makes, because कभी-कभी मेरी बात उनको समझ में आ जाती है, कभी-कभी मुझे उनकी बात समझ में आ जाती है.
Okay. So balance out. So nothing like वो भैया पहनना ही है तो okay, it's not me, it's not Syra, but I'm just wearing it just because I need to wear it.
As an actor, no, मुझे उसका I keep Syra out as an actor.
All right.
Yeah.
So you really get into your
Characters? Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Superhero में क्या हो जाएगा तुम पूरी
I'm a scientist in that.
और क्या कहते हैं even चले थे साथ में भी
Yes.
like you know so
उसमें भी मैं डॉक्टर.
हाँ डॉक्टर हो
So
तुम
मैंने मास्टर कर लिया था art of being
that's great.
a science student.
Yeah, actually, I think with actors, this is the thing. You guys have to go into the really deep into and understand the character, and before you even come to the first shoot.
Because you've got to. I mean, you have to understand. TV and film बहुत different mediums होते हैं, right? So film पे जब आप इतना बड़ा किसी को देख रहे होते हो, and if they're not feeling the character, तो you get the vibe.
But at one point, if you're doing two films, a TV serial or film together or something, shoot-wise and dialogue-wise, how do you go about it? याद करियो गाने का dialogue उधर चले थे साथ.
I think बहुत confusing हो जाता है. मैंने actually I've always worked in a way कि मैंने हमेशा से I've always taken one serial at a time.
Okay.
And when I was offered चले थे साथ also, तो मैंने चले थे साथ को I'd given them my dates and I didn't take up anything.
All right.
But when Ghazi approached me when we came back from Hunza and they were like, okay, we have to shoot at this time, the content was so good that I was like, I will take this up.
Okay.
But I didn't have to juggle much.
So at one point you were doing Ghazi and Chale The Sun.
Yeah, for a very brief period of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was manageable.
It was manageable.
I'm sure it's tough.
It was tough because I had to snap out of Resham.
Yeah.
And I had to get into Zara. That's my character's name.
Alright, okay. Okay, so you're a mother.
Yeah.
And so what's the best part of being a mother?
Just being a mother.
Just being a mother.
Yeah, it's everything about it. It's tough. I won't lie.
Yeah, I just met her and she's a cutie.
She is
adorable.
Thank you. But it's parenting is tough. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
Lekin it's just just the fact that you have this responsibility, this entire human being that you have to take care of and nurture and like bring up in the best way possible. I think.
How do you also juggle with her being and your shoot days of just like you were in Hunza?
Yeah, I taken her with me to Hunza. So we were there for 45 days. She was only for 20.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
I think I did see a picture with your sister.
So I do juggle because we Shehroz and I try to take up work at a time जब हम दोनों साथ बहुत busy ना हो. And even if the both of us are busy, so I have help from my in-laws, I have help from my parents.
Okay.
So manage हो जाता है.
So now as you're a mother, do you think you have an added responsibility as an actress?
I feel as an actress, you always, as a public figure, you always have a responsibility.
Yeah.
And chahe you're a mother, or you're a young girl, because if you have people following you, if you have people looking up to you, then you really got to be the best example you can be for them.
Okay.
And as a mother, yes, I mean, as a mother, I would just say that what's changed in me is that ever since I've become a mother, जो कोई emotional scene मैं शायद बहुत मुश्किल से अपने आप को emotional करती हूँ, मैं बहुत आसानी से emotional हो जाती हूँ. So that's one change that's come in me.
Okay.
But other than that, yes, I do think about the kind of work that I'm going to pick. And even though she's really small right now, but I do think about would this set a good example for her when she would later watch it?
Yeah,
I do think about that. But then again, then obviously मुझे अपने आप को वो भी करना होता है, आगे भी करना होता है अपने साथ. So I think about as an actor, I have to do all sorts of roles.